Unse, Abi Nitsiga Son, Lipton, Otsinia, Egua, Regina, Nuwegan Magwats. My name is Abby. I am from Lipton, but I live in Regina right now, and I will be narrating our summary of learning. We are going to look at some of the things we have learned throughout the 100 level Cree course. But first we want to tell you why we took the course. I decided to study Cree because I have an uncle from Pinehouse, Saskatchewan who is a radio host on a Cree radio station. Although we are not really related, he has become a great friend and encouragement to me. I took the course so that I would be able to surprise him by speaking Cree with him. Robin decided to take Cree when she was working with an organization of predominantly Cree speakers. One man in particular that she met taught her many different Cree words. He gave her an appreciation for the language and helped her understand why it is important to learn a language that came so close to extinction. She looks up to this man who has had his struggles as a previously homeless individual, who took the time out of his life to teach her the customs of his culture. So taking this course was her way of trying to keep the language alive. Cree is spoken all over Canada, from British Columbia to Newfoundland and Labrador. It is spoken by approximately 117,000 people across Canada. However, the Cree language has had to be fought for. When residential schools were implemented, they cultivated the prejudice that the Cree language was inferior. While students were still speaking their native language at home, their learning stopped at school. And when they left residential schools as adults, their vocabulary and knowledge of the language was severely limited. Today, there are 5 major dialects of Cree. The one we use in central Saskatchewan is Plains Cree, represented by a Y. The Cree alphabet has 10 consonants and 7 vowels. Some sound the same as in English, but some are quite different. Take the K for example. If it is at the beginning of a word or the end of a word, it sounds like a K, but when it's in the middle of the word, it sounds more like a G. Kigwe, for example, means what? The K at the beginning is a hard K, and the K in the middle is a J. Kigwe. The letter C also sounds different. Rather than saying ch or k, in Cree it sounds like t. Otse, which means from, in English would more sound like oche, but in Cree it's otse. Now that you understand some of the pronunciation of Cree, let's talk about sentence structure. The first part of your sentence will be the person, which indicates the person doing the action, such as first person, second person, third person, and so on. There are 9 in total and will be either indicative mood or conjunct mood. The second part of the sentence is the tense, which indicates past, future intentional, or future definite. The third part of the sentence is the preverb, such as matsi, meaning start, followed by the verb nipa, meaning sleep. The fifth part is the ending, which will be determined based on the person and the mood of the sentence. At this point, you can add tsi if you want the sentence to become a question. The sixth part of the sentence is the preposition, such as tsige, which means near. Next is the locative, which describes a location. Mistigok has a base word of mystique, which means tree, but altogether, with the added ending, it means in, on, at the tree. Next you can add the time, and the last step to the sentence is adding the temporal, such as megwats, which means right now. Thank you for watching our summary of learning. Ego se. That is all.